what's up? I know I ain't made a video in a long time, but yeah. Anyways, this is part one to a new series. What if Izuku was the reincarnation of John from Ordinary? If you watched Ordinary before or read it, you already know what his power is. But if you haven't, then I guess you'll find out. Hold on. Anyway, so we start this off in high school. We'll get to his backstory later, or we'll get to that one time. Anyways, Izuku is in school as he's getting bullied by all his classmates for being the weakest link and not having a quirk or power or ability, whatever you want to call it. As he walks in the cafeteria, as it's lunchtime, seeing that he sits at the empty table as everybody just stares at him and whispering, "He's doing, why do you sit there?" As as let's just describe her as a powerful person, or one of the powerfulest, the strongest. Let's say that, yeah, the strongest. The strongest ability or quirk user ever to be basically in the history of this school. So we'll say that Izuku, he sees someone sit at his table, and not knowing who she is, sticks his hand out saying, "I'm Izuku, what's your name?" As she looks at him, as she throws her tray at his head, making him bleed, and or not making him bleed, but leaving him bruised and making his head hurt basically. As she gets up, slamming his head to the table, and saying and just mumbling shit, some disrespectful stuff to him basically. Izuku gets up as he says, sorry. Izuku says sorry as he walks out. And he skips school for that day. He gets home to his dorm or to his house, I should say. Yeah. He gets home to his house as, this is gonna be pretty short, maybe like a good 10 minutes, cause you see the time, and I gotta wake up soon, so like at 3 o'clock. So yeah. Anyways, Izuku sees no. He gets back to his house. As he sees the book that his father gave him. Or no, that his mom gave him. Actually, change it up a bit. His mother gave him the book and told him that you really can't. Well, he already knows that he can't show anyone, but yeah. He reads the book probably for the 1,000th time as he goes to bed to fix him something to eat. Izuku Anyways, Izuku, it's the next day of school, and let's just say that everybody picks on Izuku for a couple of months. It's been about 4 or 5 months already. He's made 2 new friends, but besides that, they get bullied too. Well, at least one of them does. As the other one is the Gracie on the left of the picture. She's actually the third strongest in the school. And people always go to her saying, why do you hang out with him? This, that, this, that. She just ignores the question. And yeah. We'll name her Aya. It's the only name I can come up with right now. So we're gonna name her Aya. Izuku says that him and his friend group are walking. As it's only him. Sees him, another person named John. And it's not the actual John though. Okay, let's get that straight. He's not the actual John. It's him, John, and Aya. As they get to class, they sit down in the back of the classroom. As they start talking. The teacher doesn't mind that Aya's talking because she's the strongest, one of the strongest. But he tells both of them to shut up. As Aya just tells them to be quiet. They they decide that they're gonna, let's see, no. After class, sorry, I ain't done this in a while. That's why I'm kind of talking and struggling. I ain't done this in like a good 3 weeks. Anyways, Izuku, he says to Aya, as they're walking in the hall, he says, Aya, why do you hang out with us? I mean, we're the weakest links. Is it because you feel sorry for us? As she tells him no, it's because ever since the day that I met you, they talk about how have some stuff in common. All of them have stuff in common, and stuff like that. And how she was weak once, but and she knows how it feels to get bullied. Should I say? Izuku nods his head, saying, "Okay, whatever you said. But let's get to one day." I want to say about. A good 3 months after all the bullying, John's fed up after that, Izuku's fed up with it as he decides to talk to Aya. He asks Aya, can he talk to her friend, Arlo? Okay, we gonna add some people in here that was from an ordinary because I just don't know nobody else's names. So yeah, he asked Arlo could he talk to him, and he said, "What do you want?" As Arlo kind of a chill dude, being the strongest, he just watches everybody make it to nobody goes rogue type shit. But you get to know him, he's really a chill dude. But one thing he despises is weak people, and that's John. And that's Izuku. My bad. Anyways, Izuku or Arlo invites him to watch the high school fighting game. Basically, as they battle it out for the winner high school. UA has been superior for how many nobody knows. It's just they have a lot of trophies, like a lot of trophies. Anyways, Arlo invites him to watch the game. As he says, sure. He says, sure. Going to the game as they take their private subway to go there. As they get there, Izuku says that he says that where do I say it? But that's no empty space. Well, supposedly, Arlo thinks that Aya and Izuku are dating. Okay. Izuku says that he oh no. I'm changing the title of this. It's gonna be what if Izuku was John's great grandson, basically. So yeah. What if John was what he says, where do I sit? Arlo tells him, just follow me. So he follows them, and he says, Arlo locks them in a cage. As he says, what are you doing? Arlo tells him, I'm gonna tell you this one time. As he makes the cage smaller on on Izuku. He tells him to stay away from Aya and just to get away from her. And if he doesn't, he'll kill you. I'll kill you. John doesn't believe this, as he doesn't think that Arlo isn't mad enough to kill anyone. As John John says that He says, fine. But why do you want me to stay away from her? As he says, that's none of your business. As he says, then if you won't tell me, I won't tell her. She's my best friend. I've known her before. As he says, I know her before. Then he just gets smacked by Arlo. So Arlo tells those two people that you saw to go attack John. One of them has an air slash ability, and I think the other one has claws. Or I think, damn it. Yeah, I think one of them has air slash, and one of them has, what's it, teleportation? I don't fucking know. I'm gonna just make up two random abilities. One of them has air slash, and one of them just has teleportation and super fast agility. Izuku. Izuku says that. He says, what are you guys doing? As he gets a slash to his back and a kick to his neck as he falls down, getting up. As he says, guys, wait, we can talk about this. As he's getting severely beat. But he doesn't want to turn into that person that he did all those years ago. He doesn't do anything until they mention that they would kill him and his friend. And then that's Izuku's breaking point. Not Aya, but the other friend. The weaker one. John. They say that as Izuku gets angry, getting up and disappearing from their sight. As they say, what the fuck? John, I thought you said he didn't have any powers. He doesn't. Or so that's what he told everyone. As John kicks someone up, air slashing him in his back, or clawing him in his back, as Arlo put the shield around himself, not wanting to get hurt, as he's just visibly watching everything. John kicks the girl up, knocking her out and beating her unconsciously and leaving her to a bloody blow as he flings her in the air as he goes to the next guy to see his life turning around, about to teleport behind him as John chokes him and slams him down. As he looks at Arlo, he teleports inside Arlo's shield and he chokes Arlo, beating him up, giving him a bloody nose, a bruised eye, and basically just beat the brakes off that boy. Anyways, yeah. Time skip by 2 weeks. Or time skip by 2 days. Everybody is talking about how their recent classmate died. And like 2 people know who did it. But they won't dare say anything, as if they do, they probably will all get expelled. Huh. Izuku looks at Aya as he's walking in the hallway, as his friend just transferred schools. As they meet up with him occasionally, but not every day. Maybe like once, maybe twice a month. as they meet up one day. Oh, no, we're not gonna go to that. Arlo tells his little son he smacks him, saying, yeah, whatever. Time skip about three. Time skip about a month and a half. Izuku, or the sidekick, basically figures some stuff out as he talked to Arlo up about it, telling him that he went to a school in Boston and he was the king and his power was his no, his power was a Z plus as he almost killed everyone there, but he brutally beat everybody. As one day he so that's probably why he moved here. As he says, he, John, they basically just tell Arlo everything that they found out about him. Power, knowing he already had a power, or after that incident, he knew. But yeah, Izuku says that as he walks one day with Aya, they're going back to their dorm as a thief ambushes them. Looking at the thief, John looks at Aya as Aya the other way. As John, he says, Aya, can I tell you something before someone else tells you? As she says, yeah, what is it? As they get to their dorm, this time skip to the dorm. As she says, okay, we're home now. What do you want to tell me? As he says, you see, I probably don't have much time, but I wanted to tell you that as someone beats on the door, and he says, they've already come. As she says, who? As she says, Arlo. As she says, what'd you do? As he says, that's something I'll tell you later. But for now, I have to deal with some business. And that's where I'm going to leave it off.